teaches people to 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Okay? That's not of the Spirit. That's not of the Bible, where it says try the Spirit, whether it be men of the Lord. Alright? The Spirit says America's going to be destroyed. Alright? So what are you doing talking about 5 years from now? You know what I'm saying? If that comes out of your mouth, you're supposed to be, Lord willing, come sooner. You're supposed to be in the night and come out of your mouth. You're supposed to be in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong understanding that, you know, me personally, my mindset is I'm preparing myself for a long haul, and I'm hoping for a short trip. Okay? Because when you, just like the elders always talk about the 2000 thing, a lot of them niggas that fell out was preparing for a short trip. Okay? They wasn't prepared for that long haul, man. You pack for a long haul and hope for a short trip. Okay? And so basically, you're supposed to have a mindset, well, shit, if it happened 20 years from now, I would hate for that to happen. But you prepare for something like that so you can endure that, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how long that famine gonna be, how long the martial law is gonna be quick. Certain prophecies gonna be quick, certain prophecies have to process. You know, just like the with the downfall of America, this process has been going since the 1950s, man. Okay? That's a long time, since it's 2014. Okay? So that process started since that was 64 years ago, man. Alright? And it's still falling. But it's you can feel it's right around the corner, man. Okay?
It says, we are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us.
Yeah, that's right. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us. Y'all don't know what we're talking about. If you don't know what we're talking about, 10 times out of 10, you don't read the Bible. When you say, oh, what are you out here? What are you out here for? Why you got those garments on? What are y'all talking about today? You know what I'm saying? If you're a man of the Lord, you read the Bible. If you walk past somebody doing this, you would say, oh, that's something Paul did.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, that's something Peter did. That's something the Son of the Most High, who y'all English call Christ, that's something he did. This shouldn't be nothing brand new to you. The only way it's brand new to you is if you don't read your Bible. Right? But them same people that walk up and say, what are you out here for? Or they're looking, they're taking pictures. Them are the same people that go to church every Sunday and tell you up and down that they love the Lord. You know? I see people talking about they don't want to work on a Sunday, but Sunday is not the Sabbath, of course. That's a whole different saga. But they're not going to work on Sunday because that's the Lord's day. But here it is, you got a hair hat on. You know what I'm saying? You wearing pants. Okay? So basically, them type of people, they're hypocrites, man. Alright? Go ahead.
It says, hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
Know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Let's look up that word error. Okay?
That's that discernment, man.
Yeah, the discernment is of the script. You have to filter it through the scriptures.
And that's another thing. Like when you go to church, they only give you one side. Like they don't give you like sort of like good and good and evil, so to speak. So you just think everything is good, everything is good. You know, like you know, far as Israel, how we fell from being a top nation and where we was at, we you know, pretty much learning evil. So when our kingdom come, we can know what not to do.
And it's not I say it's good and the bad, but truth is really both at the same time. You know, just like the Most High name is Yahweh, but to the other nations is Allah Shadya.
Okay.
You know, or we saying America's going to be destroyed. That's true, but at the same time, you know, it's hurtful to other people, man. You know, so the truth it plays both sides of the field. But it's a healing. It's like alcohol, man. It hurts, but it heals you at the same time. Okay? And the truth, and you don't have to be. You could deliver the truth any type of way that you want to. But the truth is the truth nonetheless, man. All right.
All right, the Greek word for error in Strong's G4106 is planat, which is a wandering, a straying about, one led astray from the right way, roams hither and thither. Metaphorically, mental strain, error, wrong opinion relative to morals or religion, error which shows itself in action, a wrong mode of acting, error, that which leads into error, deceit or fraud.
Not following the Lord, led away with carried away with every wind of doctrine. Okay, because you are the world. All right, it says we're not of the world but of the Spirit. So when you have the Spirit, you have no choice to be of the Most High, because that's the only relationship or communication you have with the Most High, besides prayer. Okay, besides prayer and dreams. You know what I'm saying? But a direct word for word layout of what you need to know and understand from God. If you want to hear God talk to you, you're supposed to read the Bible. Okay? Not go off what you think, because what you think is only based off of what you see, and everything you see ain't true. The Bible says the mind. What it says? I don't know. There's two of them. The heart is deceitful above all things. Okay, you go ahead.
Jeremiah 17 verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Yeah, for one, it says the heart, the Hebrew word for that is lab, which means mind. It's deceitful above all things, because your mind, it develops. Your mind deals with your body. You can't understand yourself, man, if you really try to. You know, because for a prime example, who you were when you was 8 is not the person who you were when you was 21, when you're 21 or when you're 50. So if the mind is that powerful, you should be mentally capable of doing something or being knowledgeable at 50, have that same mental power at the age of 8. Okay? It's deceitful, it's unstable, it's not consistent. Alright? But guess what? When you read the Bible been saying the same thing before you was born to after you was born. Alright? But your mind tells you different things. Okay? Just like if you, from when you was young, you used to run around, do all kind of crazy stuff when you were younger. You know, run around barefoot. You know, I used to run around barefoot, didn't care. Alright, until I stepped on a nail. Let me start wearing shoes now. You know what I'm saying? It mentally hindered me from doing certain stuff. It's like I was talking to somebody a while back, and they were asking me about like Katrina and saying, why do people don't leave that city if everybody getting shot up, right? In Chicago, everybody getting shot up. I said, there's two reasons. Either they can't or they don't want to. Certain people financially can't do it, but there's people that don't want to do it. And that person couldn't understand why they didn't want to leave a city where they was getting murdered at. Because people have a mental blockage.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
It's like,
you know, you go ahead.
I was about to say, it's like, you know, like with a woman, if she keeps saying a man is doing her wrong, but she just have that mental mind state, like, I have to have him type deal.
Yep.
It's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind. You are mentally hinder yourself.
Yep.
Or even like being institutionalized, like being in jail, and you know what I'm saying, you can't survive nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know what it's like to go in a neighborhood that ain't been shot up all night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you physically can do that. You physically can get out of jail, go somehow find a job if that's possible, start working, get a car, get an apartment. You can physically do that, but your mind is stopped because you don't know nothing. You don't know. So basically what we're saying is that your mind don't have the capabilities of the Bible. So saying, well, I don't see why a faggot should be put to death, because you're going off your own mind.
Yep.
All right? Your own mind you barely knew how to count to 10 at the age of 8 or at the age of 5. You barely can remember stuff at the age of 60. Okay, what you're relying on is something that is incompetent. Okay, but the Bible is consistent, it's facts, and it's reliable.
And it's truth.
All right, and it's true. Okay. So when the Bible says a homosexual should be put to death, it is more consistent, reliable, and it's more truthful than your mind. Okay? Because what if you never seen a faggot? How would you know about that? Main thing what's wrong with Jake, or not what's wrong with Jake, what Jake haven't experienced is really the full magnitude of the results of homosexuality or breaking the laws of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You haven't seen a full result. But you're going to see, because that's why America's going to get destroyed, because of the results of breaking the laws and statutes and commandments of the Bible. Okay? That's the result, is destruction. Our people always crying about stop the violence. Y'all breed it. You know? You breed violence. You let it go. You let it pass. When you don't tell nobody at a young age, or old age, or whatever age about themselves, somehow you can't judge nobody, you letting it go, that person's going to run around and do something to somebody else and affect somebody else.
Yep.
Okay? Go ahead, what you saying, something?
I was about to say, you know, our people, they still throw house parties. Women, they still uplift the thug niggas, and then the thug niggas get boastful and think they gotta do even more stuff. Like the only cure for it is death, man.
Yeah,
and that's truth in itself.
I heard a woman say she like Lil Webby because he's dangerous. Like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You like a dude because he's dangerous? What kind of children are you gonna breed?
Exactly.
But if I tell a person about themselves, I tell her about herself, you're gonna have some clown come up to me and say, don't talk to her like that. Let her get with whoever she wants to.
She got the right. That's what they say.
She got the right. No, but that's stupid. Stupid is stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's at the end of the day, stupid is stupid, man. Playing in mud, that's stupid. So everybody has a so-called right to play in mud, but it's stupid, and you should let people know. You know? Go ahead. That's the problem with them. You Americans. I'm saying Americans. You Americans. Y'all don't want to tell people about themselves, but get mad at the results. When Lil Ray blow your little nephew head off. You know? Don't get mad at the results. That's a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of the game. Okay? Go ahead.
It says the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who
Yeah.
can know it?
Who can know it? All right? Nobody, man. All right? Just like, but at the end of the day, what we're talking about is following law, statutes, and commandments. And one of the law, statutes, and commandments is that you're supposed to judge. Let's finish that up in Jeremiah. Was it Jeremiah? Okay, let's go.
Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
Yeah, wicked people. Wicked people. Key word. Key on to that word. Go ahead.
They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
How do they catch men? By soothsaying, trying to be all friendly. All right? Ain't nothing wrong with being somebody's friend. But if they're not your cup of tea, keep it a buck, man. All right? Go ahead.
As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich.
Yep.
They are waxen fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
The deeds of the so-called white man. That's what it's saying. Go ahead.
They judge not the cause of the fatherless.
They judge, that's the first thing he said of the wicked people. They judge not the cause of the fatherless. All right? Who are the fatherless? The people that are without the Most High. Okay? You're supposed to tell our people about themselves. Okay? You're supposed to tell each other about each other, man. All right? Correct each other in measure. It says exalt each other daily. Okay? Exalt means to build, man. Not give false confidence.
Exactly.
You know?
Then you throwing somebody in the water and saying, oh, don't worry, you know, you can swim, you can float, you know what I'm saying? You just throw their ass in 10 feet of water and they fucking drown, man.
Or a concept that I always say is when your little kid play a sport, because scripture says conquer thy child, and he will make thee afraid. You know, play with them, and he'll bring, you know,